You heard of this?
Hey yo, this is Mac right here, you know what I'm saying?
You heard of this?
Street cred, boy, you heard me? You heard me? You heard me? You heard me?
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the DJ Antomattei of Tokyo show. Now this show is not only going to be for DJs, but it's also going to be for audiophiles and audio technicians as well. In this particular episode, I'm going to be giving my personal review of two in-ear earbuds. Now the first one I don't have with me, but then the second one that I bought to replace the first one, which ought to give you guys a hint about something, a little bit of foreshadowing there. The second one that I bought to replace the first one, I do have that on me now, and I'm going to show that a little bit later in the video. But the first in-ear earbuds that I had bought was from the Monster brand, and these are called Ncredible N-Ergy, and it's produced by Monster and it's endorsed by Nick Cannon, and maybe there's a few other celebrities that might have their names behind it, but primarily it's Nick Cannon that's supporting these headphones. So I bought these about 3 months ago. When I was inside the electronics store, I was looking for a new earbud that I could use to replace some old ones that had lasted me a while, but finally they had broke over time. But I was looking for something that was going to be under the $100 mark. I wasn't trying to break the bank, but I was looking for something of good enough quality within the low level to mid-level price range that I was looking for, and was going to have good audio quality. And I found that good audio quality with the Ncredible N-Ergys from Monster. The problem is, even though they were comfortable and the audio sounded great and the levels were balanced and everything was good, after the 2-month mark, then the audio started coming and going just ever so slightly, and then at the 3-month mark is when the left earbud, the speaker, it just blowed out. So unfortunately, I didn't want to take these things back to the electronics store and give them the receipt and say I would like to exchange these for the same product. Once a product fails on me, then I kind of lose my faith and I lose my trust in that product. So I didn't want to get the same in-ear earbuds again. So the next time I went with something over $100, I was willing to pay a little bit more. I paid $129 after I got my money back, of course. And I bought the Lady Gaga Heartbeats version 2, which is produced by Beats by Dr. Dre and Monster. So I'm going to go ahead and give my review of that. But first, my review score of the Ncredible N-Ergys. For the audio quality, which is very good, but for the durability, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give the Ncredible N-Ergys a 3 out of 5 stars. Now let's take a look at the product and inside the box itself. It comes packaged inside of a pretty nice box. This is a pretty standard box that Monster uses to package all their products now. On the left hand side, you got all your product information inside of here, inside of CD size booklets. There's a catalog here that shows all the other Beats by Dr. Dre headphones and in-ear earbuds, and there's some explanations about the company. It comes with a sticker. You can put it on whatever you want, your laptop. I almost dropped that there. Warranty information. More information about warranty. Warranty information. If the product has a defect, as in you didn't break it, but it just broke from natural wear and tear and usage, it's covered for 1 year. And then Heartbeats user guide about the operation of it. Something I want to check inside of here really fast. Alright, interesting. Anyways, the headphones come housed inside of this compartment, which I had already taken them out and put them on the table. They're inside of those widgets, those slots. And inside this plastic case with this snap clasp is 5 additional tips. So there's 6 total. There's a pair of earbud tips already on the end of the earphones itself, and then depending on the size of your ears, whether you want to go a larger size or smaller, depending on how big your ear size is, you can do that. Or you can switch them out with these. I don't know what it's called. I'm just going to give it my own name and call it a 3-ring super tip. But I noticed that when you're using the regular earbud tips, that the bass quality is there that you expect to hear from a Beats by Dr. Dre product, and it's very bassy, good bass. But if you switch to this 3-ring super tip, then it's going to take away a lot of that bass, and it's going to balance out the audio levels, the high, the mids, and the lows a little bit better. So I would recommend that this is going to be good for people that are listening to maybe older quality of music, such as jazz or classical or easy listening or something. And then the standard earbuds that are on there, these are going to be for the people, mostly younger people, that like listening to their music loud, and they like current generation of music, such as pop, rock, and hip hop, and dance music, pretty much all the loud stuff. And then also there's a nice carrying pouch inside of here. If you put your fingers on both ends and you squeeze, I'm kind of weak there, then it pops open and you just stick them in there. And then I have something else about the warranty. And then that's it for what's inside the box. Finally, let's go ahead and talk about the earphones themselves. First, for the connector pin, it's a 3.5mm jack, your standard one that goes into your MP3 players, portable devices, iPhones, or your laptop computer, anything. And as you can see, there's 3 rings on here. First one is for mono, second one is for stereo, so it has stereo sound, of course, and then the third one is for microphone. Yes, that is right. There is a microphone that is built into this. That way you could talk hands-free on your iPhone or maybe your Android device. I think it works with as well. The design of the headphones looks like studs. The studs that you would find on a leather jacket or like a Levi's type jean jacket or something like that. I don't know if it was designed or just inspired by Lady Gaga, but I think that she was. I'm just taking a guess here. I'm guessing that she was the designer. Anyways, enough about the design. The quality is just what you would expect. I want to say that this is the best that I've heard from the lowest level price range all the way up to, I would go so far as to say $200 in in-ear earbuds. I think the quality is really that good, and for $129, it's not underpriced, but it's not overpriced either. I think it's priced fairly for the quality that it gives, and then some. But I really enjoy listening to this. As I said before, it has the bass value that's pretty much standard and expected on a Beats by Dr. Dre headphone brand. So for the audio quality, I want to say audio is perfect for me for the type of music that I'm listening to with these. The big problem that I'm having though is with the comfort level. I just took off this tip so that you can see what's going on here. This point where the tip goes on, and then the metal part that is housing the speaker itself, where they connect, this part right here, this edge is a little bit fat. So when I stick this inside of my ear, and I have this inside of my ear for a prolonged period of time, I have this big wide part that is kind of semi going into my ear canal a little bit, and because the wideness of it is a little bit uncomfortable for my ears. So after prolonged periods of time, because I listen to my earbuds when I'm on the train or going somewhere, and I usually listen for periods more than 2 hours long. But once I hit the 2-hour mark of wearing these, then it starts getting uncomfortable, and maybe I might have to stop the music for a little while and take them out to give my ears some time to rest, and then put them back in an hour later or whatnot. But I don't like that they made this compartment so big. I wish they could have made it a little bit thinner. That way, for people whose ears are not that big, such as mine, would fit a little bit more comfortably inside of my ear without this part pushing into my ear. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say here. I wish, well, you can see from the stud at the top that as it gets closer to the bottom, it starts going from thin to a little bit wider. So you can see what I'm saying, and this part starts hitting into my ear. So for the design, which looks good, and the audio quality, which I say is perfect for me, and the loud types of music that I really enjoy listening to, again, I want to say that the audio quality is perfect. But the one downside is the comfort level. And for that comfort level alone, because I like to listen to these things a lot, but I can't because it hurts after a while, so I'm going to go ahead and give it my final score of a 4 out of 5 stars.